Hello there and welcome. Are you ready for a wonderful story today? Let's travel all the way to the sunny grasslands of Australia, where we're going to meet a very special little wallaby. His name is Tiao, and he has an imagination as big as the whole outdoors. This is his story, and it's all about how losing his favorite crayons led him to discover something truly magical about the world and about himself.
So let me introduce you to our little friend, Chow. Now, while all the other wallabies his age are busy practicing how high and how far they can hop, Chow, well, he's a little different. His absolute favorite thing to do in the whole wide world is to draw. He sees things in his own special way. He dreams of scents that are bright pink, maybe because he imagines they taste like sweet berries. And in his drawings, rainbows aren't just colors, oh no, they're soft, gentle blue ribbons dancing across the sky. For Chow, his imagination isn't just for fun, it's his whole world.
So, you might be wondering, where does a little artist like Tiao create all of his amazing pictures? Well, he has the best art studio in the entire world. It's not in a fancy room or a big building. His studio is the warm, cozy, and super safe pouch of his mother. It's the perfect, quiet little nook for him to bring all of his colorful dreams to life. Just imagine what it's like in there. It's a space as soft and squishy as a marshmallow, and it always smells like warm sunshine and sweet grass. Can you imagine anything cozier? This feeling of being completely safe and snug and loved is exactly what lets Tiao's imagination fly free, without a single worry in the world. But, every great story has a little bit of trouble, and Tiao's trouble started one sunny afternoon. He was working on his most important drawing ever. He was drawing a magnificent cat, but this wasn't just any cat. This cat could fly, and for a flying cat, you need very, very special wings. To draw those wings, Tiao needed his most precious tool of all, a sparkly, shimmery golden crown. He was just about to add the final golden touch to the wings when his mommy let out a little sneeze. For her, it was just a tiny, quiet Ah-choo, but for little Chow tucked deep inside her pouch, whoa! It felt like a giant earthquake. The whole world shook and rumbled and tumbled him all around. Everything went flying. And just like that, it was a disaster. Tiao looked and his heart sank. All of his beautiful crayons had spilled out of the pouch. They tumbled out and vanished into the tall green grass below. The bright red one, gone. The leafy green one, gone. The sky blue one, gone. And worst of all, his special, shimmery golden crayon was gone too. His beautiful drawing, his flying cat, he thought it was ruined forever. Oh, poor Chow was so sad. His little lip trembled, and he felt like his colorful dream was over before it could even begin. But sometimes, when things seem like they're at their worst, something truly amazing is just about to happen. This sad moment was actually the start of a magical discovery. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if you don't actually need crayons to make beautiful colors? Tiao's mother could feel his little body shaking with sadness. But she didn't get upset, and she didn't even stop to look for the lost crayons. Instead, she started to sway, gently, back and forth, like a boat on a calm sea. And she whispered into the pouch, "Don't you worry, my little artist. Just be still and look outside. Nature itself is going to help you finish your drawing." Tiao peeked his little head out of the pouch. Just then, tiny little morning dewdrops began to land on his drawing. They looked like little crystal balls, sparkling in the sun. Then, as the warm sunlight streamed down from the sky, something incredible happened. The light shone right through those tiny water drops, and it picked up the bright, sunny yellow color of a flower growing nearby. And that light, it beamed the color right onto the paper, painting the cat's wings in a shimmering, brilliant, real gold. Chow stared with his eyes wide open. The color was more alive, more sparkly, and more beautiful than anything he could have ever made with his crayon. It was real sunshine, right there on his drawing. In that amazing moment, Chow realized something important. Even without his crayons, the world was full of colors, just waiting for him. A happy, warm feeling washed all over him, and rocked by his mother's gentle swaying, he drifted off into a sweet, peaceful sleep. Now, what Tiao saw felt like pure magic, didn't it? But here's a really cool secret. What happened in our story, well, it's not just magic. It's actually a beautiful thing called science. It's something that you and I can see in our world too.
So let's talk about the science behind nature's amazing golden paintbrush.
What Tiao Tiao saw has a special name, light refraction. It sounds like a big word, but it's actually pretty simple. You see, sunlight looks white to our eyes, but it's secretly made up of all the colors of the rainbow, all mixed together. When that sunlight passes through something like a raindrop or a dewdrop, the light actually bends. And when it bends, it separates into all of its different colors. It's exactly how a real rainbow is made in the sky after it rains.
So, think about this. Every single little dewdrop on a leaf or a flower is like a tiny little prism, a little rainbow maker. When sunlight goes into the water drop, it bends and splits apart. Sometimes it makes a full rainbow, and other times, like in our story, it can pick up and reflect the colors of things that are nearby, like that beautiful golden flower. It's like a tiny, magical light show that's happening all around us all the time. Isn't that amazing? So, what does this whole story really tell us? Well, Tiao Tiao's adventure isn't just about a little wallaby who lost his crayons. It's a beautiful way of showing us that we can be creative no matter what. It reminds us that the world itself is the biggest, most amazing box of colors and ideas we could ever wish for.
So here's the most important secret of all. Being creative isn't really about having the fanciest crayons or the newest toys or the best art supplies. True creativity, it's about how you see the world. It's about teaching your eyes to look for the color, the beauty, and the amazing possibilities that are already there, all around you, just waiting to be discovered.
And that leads us with one last question to think about. If all of your crayons suddenly disappeared, what would you do? What colors and textures and light could you find in your own world to make something beautiful? Maybe you could use colorful leaves or smooth stones or even mud. Just like Tiao Tiao learned, the possibilities are absolutely endless, as long as you remember to look.